morning said the issue of kneeling has nothing to do with race. What's your reaction to that?
Honestly, I'm not concerned with that right now. I'm concerned with my group of guys. You know, whether they're black, they're white, Mexican, Asian, it doesn't matter what you are. On that field, when we're together, we pay tribute to, where we come from, our military. Even though we didn't want to boycott, we wanted to stay out of politics. We still pay tribute to our great country, and that's the decision he made.
Ben, you said you couldn't, on your website statement, you said that you were unable to sleep last night. Can you talk about your reaction to what happened and what caused that sleepless night for you, and what you think gave the perception that it was handled wrong by what you did yesterday?
Well, it just I've played this game a long time, been through a lot of wins and losses, and I think just for me, my support of the troops, I think it's very clear. I think people that know me know, especially what my foundation does, but all of our support of the troops, and I just felt like that I wish that we would have been on the field. That's just my personal feeling on it. I'm entitled to that opinion. That's what's great about this country and what the troops are for. I wish we could have stood out there, but what was important was being united as well, and that's what we showed. We showed unity because that's what we need in this country right now. There's so much division. We need to stay together, and so all in all, that's what we stood for.
Ben, but with Al standing apart, it appeared that you didn't have unity.
The crazy thing about that is when we came out of the tunnel, we told Al to come stand up front with the captains, Cam, myself, and Tyler, who was the special teams captain. And when we came out of the tunnel, it was a very small area, or we came out of the locker, into that tunnel. It was a very small area. There was a flag or something coming off the field, so there were a bunch of Bears fans coming off the field holding that, going in front of us, so it kind of held us up. Al was down at the end of the tunnel where we had told him we were going to come to the end of the tunnel. We were going to go to the tunnel to stand together. And by the time all the chaos kind of happened in front of us, as we started to take our steps, the anthem started. So we stopped to show respect for the anthem. I was talking to Cam. I regret not going down to Al, but Al didn't know that we weren't there. Al thought we were standing with him, so there was no division there. We were 20 feet behind him. You can see in the pictures, we're standing there. I think it was more, like I told Cam, when the anthem started, we just, out of habit, you stop, take your hat off, you wait. I wish today that we probably would have continued down. I know there would have been a lot of chaos and commotion because the guys behind us wouldn't know what was going on, but there was no division there. It just is the way it appeared through pictures and camera stuff.
Ben, what are your future plans for when the anthem is played next week in Baltimore?
Well, we have had a team meeting this morning already, obviously, discussed the game and what we want to do. Moving forward, we will be on the field. What we do when we're out there is yet to be determined. Luckily, it's not the night before a game at 10:30 at night when we have to make a decision. I know I want to be on the field, Cam wants to be on the field, and the guys in that locker room want to be on the field. So we will plan to be on the field this week in Baltimore.
Ben, were you surprised that a couple of your coaches were out on the field?
When we leave that locker room, the last thing we do is we say a team prayer. And then the coaches go do what they do, and all the players stay. The players stay in, and Will Gay kind of does a little rah-rah thing, gets us going. We don't really know where the coaches go. They leave the locker room, they go on the field. All we can concern ourselves is what we do. And when we left that locker room after we broke it down, Steelers, whatever it was, we go into the hallway to go into the tunnel. We never know where the coaches are. I know in home games they go out a different door than we do. So we were aware. I was aware later that some of the coaches were on the field, but I don't think all of them were. I don't even think all the training staff. I think it was just we could only concern ourselves with where we were and what we were doing at the moment.
Hey, Cam, were you guys caught off guard as a team to the reaction to the team's decision? Some people wearing jerseys and stuff like that.
Yeah, because we care so much about our community. We care so much about our troops, our military. To have a brother like Alejandro Villanueva almost trying to divide us, that's something we're not about. We care about each other. I care about Ben. He cares about Al. Our whole team cares about Al. We care about our coaches, our staff. And, you know, we never want to single one person out. You know, we never want to leave one man behind. I know it looked like that in that picture, and we wanted to make sure we reached out to Al personally. We didn't ever want him to feel like we didn't have his back.
Ken,
That
it
process
was said
now,
during,
Ken.
it was said during the Sunday night broadcast that this is the most unified the league has been since you came out of 9/11, with the owners and the players, everybody being on the same side. Was that important for the owners and the league to be as behind the players as you were going into this Sunday?
You talking to me about it?
No, to you.
Oh, sorry. You know, with that, you know, each team made their own decision. Each team, thought that they talk amongst their players, decide, the owners, I thought, did a great job of handling it. And we move on from here. At the end of the day, that was just one day. It's about what you do from here on out. That's how we're gonna be judged. And we look forward to, you know, getting back in our communities, because that's the only way society gets back.
Because
Guys,